visually. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the after party for SmackDown, baby. What is SmackDown? Oh man, I don't know what to say. Like I'm so excited to talk about it. Like I'm really curious about it. Like seriously. So we let's just do it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a party, baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
Welcome everybody. This is my hat, dude. So this is sorry, Dan. Welcome everybody. This is the after party. Oh man, what a SmackDown. Of course, you know who I am, B-TAZZY, B-TAZZY, all that good stuff. And right here on the left of me is my co-host, Dan T. Yeah. What up? What's going on? How's your week going? And all that good stuff.
Super.
It feels weird because originally we normally do three streams a week. Yeah, 3 streams a week. One got canceled because my internet went out.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, all right. All right. It's gonna feel weird. It felt weird watching NXT by myself. Let's just put it like that. It's so weird. It's like I'm literally watching on my phone because the phone only thing they only can do because no internet. So I'm like, oh, go.
Oh, so you were like,
exactly. I'm like, what am I doing right now? Hold on, let me find the right banner. Let's see. What's it, SmackDown? Hold on, I'm getting there. Here we go. Boom. There we go. There we go. How everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well in the chat that's here so far. We tend to get people late. By the way, the party now has a blue check mark on Twitter.
yeah, for now until that gets like changed, and then apparently, yeah, you might have to like re-sign up for that in December or something.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, hold on, man. Well, I didn't really do too much. All I do is subscribe. Just click. That's the crazy. That's the fastest check mark I ever got. Like,
yeah.
Like what? Wait, what? And then there's other news about him on Twitter today. I'm like, oh my god, this dude is weird right now. Why should this be an episode of losing also MySpace gonna be discombobulated? So we'll see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, shout outs to peoples in the chat. Brandon Wayne Luez, welcome to the party. Did you see how I said that? Oh, Luez. Jeremy, welcome to the party. Shout outs to you. Chad Schrader, welcome to the party. Shout outs to you. Gus, welcome to the party. Shout outs to you. Conrad, welcome to the party. Shout outs to you. Real quick, because I have to do this because it's me. Make sure, guys, if you have, first of all, I hope you guys are watching Rampage, because that must be needed to be watched, because we're doing the AEW pay-per-view. Is that next week? Yeah, that's next week. That's next week. Next Saturday. Oh my god, that's coming by fast.
Yes.
Freaking hey, slow down. Make sure you guys go check out Conrad and Everything Pro Wrestling on Wednesdays. He also doing a good podcast on Mondays too. I should be able to watch it live on Monday, because there's no Abby's on Monday. It's actually on Tuesday this week. So this would be something different. So yeah, go check him out. Speaking of that, might as well do our weekly schedule, right? Of course, we're at the after party right now. We're at the after party, of course. Don't forget, tomorrow, big show. Well, it's a big show. No, I was kidding.
Big show.
Don't judge me right now. So I got two cups of espresso in me. So don't judge me. I'm already hyped as it is, and you add energy on top of energy. Dude, Conrad says he's 2 subs away from 1640. If you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Help Conrad out immediately. Help a brother out. Help me, help him, help you.
That one.
That one.
Yes.
Yeah. So okay. Tomorrow, big show. 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. We start the 1K celebration, guys. We're gonna start at 4:30, and at 4:45 we're gonna start the War Game stream, the War Game watch along. After the War Game watch along, we'll do the Q&As. I know you guys got questions for me, Dan T, and a lot of other people, so you guys get to ask us questions. And it could be any kind of question you want to. I'm gonna regret saying that, but it could be any kind of question you want to. Oh god. And then we'll also talk about other things you guys want to talk about, like wrestling or whatever like that, and then we'll end the show. And then, so I know a lot of people watch UFC, and I know everybody want to watch the UFC, so we'll hurry up and get out of there right to that. While I'm at it, Jesse, welcome to the party.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I am good, but I am so freaking tired.
And
Man, I'm
you
looking
come
forward
right
to
over
this.
here and get more tired. It's all good. I'm just glad you're here.
Yep.
Shane, welcome to the party. I'll see you. Uh, well, it's the big show. He was going to. He was. When he did his review on Wednesday, I heard that a lot. I was like, okay. um, that was actually a pretty good show. Next week, Monday Night Raw 7:30 Tuesday, NXT 7:30. What we got? The after party 10:15 p.m. Eastern time. I'm working that out. I don't know how we're doing the after party because I'll be doing two streets at the same time. So we'll work it out. Next Saturday. Okay. Next Saturday, it is the watch along party for Full Gear. We will start at 6:45 p.m. Eastern time because I think the buy-in starts at 7. So we'll do that at 7, and then the show starts obviously at 8 o'clock Eastern time. So make sure you guys join us for that. Big card. Just prepare to make sure you have your water drinks with you because it's going to be a long stream. I'm not going to lie to you. I might step out to go to the bathroom a couple of times during that stream. I'm gonna keep that real with you. That is a long stream.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
So I gotta do, yeah, I gotta do what you gotta do. Other than that, that is it for next week. So Raw, NXT, SmackDown, and then Full Gear. So here we go. All right, guys. SmackDown was amazing, dude. um, shout outs to the Usos. The Usos did their thing. Got you. Oh shoot. God dang it, man. Like I clicked off or something. Okay. SmackDown was good. The Usos finally there are going to be the longest reigning tag team champions of all time. Shout outs to them. Should be what's next for the Usos, but obviously we saw what's going to be next at the end of the show. Who knows what Roman was going to say before he got interrupted? I knew that was going to happen. He always get interrupted before he say something nice. He was about to say something really, really nice, and then next thing you know. So that was crazy. Conrad said, when you get to SmackDown, what's everyone's favorite New Day versus Usos match? So many to choose from. Wow. Yeah, put that. Go ahead and talk about it in the chat. I'm totally down with that. We'll talk about that. I just want to see what's. Yeah, what is it? What is your favorite Usos? Usos and the Usos. The Uso. I won't say Uzi. The Usos and the New Day. There's a lot of it. Don't forget, Big E was in part of that, all that too. Dan, what do you think? Favorite Usos versus New Day match, if you can remember that far.
Well, I already knew that Usos were going to win that one. But,
Yeah.
I mean, overall, it was. I would say it was like pay-per-view worthy.
Yeah.
Well, almost. It was. It was good. Put that way.
Yeah. It was good. It was. They have so many. Why is it every time these two get you think you're tired of them two going against each other, but they do something crazy. They do more stuff that's even crazy that you did never seen before. It's like they're raising their game up each time they fight each other. It's crazy, right? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Jesse, what do you think?
So, seeing as I've not seen every Uso versus New Day match, and as a matter of fact, like when was the last one before tonight? Like I don't even.
Uh,
I'm
Probably the
sitting here
summer,
trying to
maybe.
remember it when.
It probably was the summer, wasn't it?
Probably. Like, I can't remember any of them, and a bunch of them probably happened in that window where I wasn't watching wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't say, and because I can't remember any of them, I'm going to just go and say tonight's is my favorite because that's the one I remember because I went and watched it. It was a
Yeah.
good match for the parts that I saw. I wasn't. I didn't have it. It didn't have my total attention because I was just getting home and I had it pulled up on my phone and I had to come in and do a bunch of stuff while it was on and then I finally was able to start paying attention to it. But what I
Hmm.
saw was great. So yeah, someone in the Con Man stream referred said that it was like watching a pay-per-view match,
Yeah.
and
With
I can
with
go
the
with those sentiments.
with the commercials in it.
Yeah, pay-per-view match. So pay-per-view match for those who are only willing to pay the $4.99 tier. Oh wait, you know what? They don't have commercials during the match though on
Mm.
Peacock, right? For the cheap ones, I don't know.
Uh,
I paid a whole $10.
yeah. I think it's still 9.99 for Peacock. I think. I can't remember.
Peacock.
I I can't remember last time I actually look at the bill for that. It's always just automatic done. So it's like
It's
I can't
nine
remember.
ninety nine for the version where you don't have commercials. It's $4.99 for the version with commercials, and I think there's some other tier, but I don't know.
Hmm. Hmm. Uh, let's see. My favorite match, the Usos and the New Day, had the Hell in a Cell match. Uh, I remember that match. And I think Conrad said no, no. Actually, it's just yeah. Same one. You know what I remember about that? I remember the Usos just randomly came in there with some white clothes. It was like a red shirt with white clothes or white and everything. Like, why are they wearing all white? What drives people to wear all white to the ring? No one get 30.
Cause white is cool, white clothes.
I mean, yeah. Well, I guess it depends where you're at too. Yeah, you have to wear white if it's like a hot spot. That's probably makes sense.
Oh yeah,
Um,
that's true if you have to go out in the mud, but or in the desert or in the creek.
yeah. So that's crazy. Yeah. My favorite Usos match, Usos New Day match. It had to be the Hell in a Cell match they had. Um, tonight's was good. Tonight's was really good actually. It wasn't that bad at all. It was the only thing that kills matches like that is you kind of want them to do the picture on picture because you don't want to miss anything. And this is a live. This is live, so it's like you kind of miss a little bit of some a little bit. You didn't see the whole match, so it's like a little bit disappointed that, but I'm just being picky. I still think it was a good match, no matter what. It's just one of those things where it's like Triple H part is like, go do your thing. They did their thing. Shocker. There's a shocker. Yep, you're good. Dang it, where am I at? Okay. Um, Day one was the last match. Oh no, he said I lied. It was SmackDown. Yeah, touch each other, I guess you could say, for that long. It's been a whole year, almost close to a whole year, and they have not like wrestling. So that's rare. That's like how do you keep them like? I remember when did Big E get hurt? Was that early this year? It had to be early, or was it early last year? I mean, late last year. That's
I'm gonna go with
because that's
For some reason I want to say this year.
yeah, that's what I want to say too. It wasn't. I'm trying to think what happened. Um, it was yeah, it has to be. It was oh man, that's crazy. I do not remember. It's been a while. It's been a fast year, by the way. It's been a very fast year. Cage match. Yeah, I said the cage match. I also like when the Usos fought the Street Profits to put up. Dude, can you imagine a triple threat match with them three? A triple threat tag team match? Usos, New Day, and the Street Profits?
Yeah.
I enjoyed. Yeah.
To answer your question, Tazzy, it was March 11th this year when Big E got hurt.
Dang. Why did I feel like that was last year?
It was this year, apparently.
That's crazy.
Back in March.
Yeah. It's crazy because it's like he still got a long way to go. Like he didn't need surgery. That's the big thing. He didn't need surgery or anything. It was basically like, all right, I just gotta make sure everything heals. And if everything heals perfectly, he'll be back to normal.
Yeah, it was pretty much just like wear a neck brace and don't do any physical activity, pretty much.
Yeah, until you actually fully healed. That's crazy, man.
And then, well, obviously, I would imagine, do rehab somewhere in there, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of like strain the neck, kind of like get to strain the neck a little bit to like this part. Like if that was somebody else, they probably be paralyzed right now. It's just the way it is. Like I've seen moves like that. Like anybody remember Dross? Dross years ago. And then I think D'Lo was doing his running powerbomb. That's why that's outlaw now to do that move. And you guys want to know why you go to WWE events and they keep on changing the canvas? Is because that's what happened. They slipped on something wet. D'Lo slipped on something wet, and it caused Dross to mess his stomach again, and he turned to be paralyzed. So that's why you guys see, if you guys go to a WWE event, they always change the canvas after each match because that was heartbreaking because Dross was supposed to be like one of those guys, and to see somebody careful like D'Lo Brown to actually do that's scary. That's very scary. Okay. So we had the Usos, and they won, and then what did we get? It was so much to do. I was like, I don't even know where else to start by after that.
We got the first one of the first matches for the SmackDown World Cup.
Shinsuke Nakamura versus
Santos Escobar.
There we go. By the way, we said it on the stream that Shinsuke looked like Kill Bill.
Yes. 100%.
I was like, wait, what are we doing right now? That match was cool. I mean, it was a good match. You think about it, Shinsuke versus Santos Escobar. You're expecting a banger, which it was. It was actually pretty good. You can see that they didn't really know each other too well. You can see that, but still, it was still a good match. I liked it.
Yeah,
it's one of those matches too.
Mm-hmm.
How about the number one contender for Ronda's SmackDown Women's Championship?
So,
Shotzi freaking Blackheart.
It was crazy about that, man. And Jesse can chime on too. I wanted Shotzi to win that match. Like it it's kind of the only one that made kind of sense. Yes, you already saw Liv, but you can't keep on getting Liv a chance because then everybody will get tired of it, right? So it'd be best to actually hold off on Liv and whatever craziness she's going through, let her go through the craziness, and then
Yeah.
and just come back to that.
Yeah, I
Maybe
agree with you.
maybe we get Liv when Becky comes back to Liv versus Becky. That's something different. Maybe because this is I think this is the end goal of Liv is, and I could be wrong. Liv versus Charlotte, just a big circle going back to that where Liv was out and out right after that match, and she changed right after that. Basically, I mean, she was on her own basically after that match. So,
do you think that she might somehow end up in a elimination chamber match?
Liv, I say not right now.
Yeah.
I think those two spots on the face side were where Alexa and all them on. If it's not Sasha and Naomi, I'll keep it real. If it's not Sasha and Naomi, they're not coming back at all. Because that would be the perfect time for Sasha to come back. It's in our hometown. It makes a lot of sense, right? So if it's not
predictable,
right, I mean it's predictable, but it's not predictable because if she don't show up, then it's like, well, she's not coming back. Because
if you're talking about at her showing up at Elimination Chamber, that might be. Oh wait, no, never mind. I got it now. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, you meant Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Boston. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, it's in Boston. And here's the thing: is they the way they did it, they're like you kind of want her to come back in our hometown if she could come back anytime to make sure that she gets a pop because if she come back on a different time, is she going to get the same pop, or people going to be pissed off that because she left in the first place? It's like you just don't know how fans are sometimes. But a Boston crowd, and say there's like from Boston, Massachusetts, of course everybody gonna still pop, you know. So
a little bit,
just a tad, a little bit. So that'd be cool. Yeah, and Naomi. I think our end goal for Naomi is her being with the bloodline. I think that's her end goal. But I don't know how did you go from A to B to C with that, because the one thing that pissed Sasha and Naomi off was the craziness of the bad booking of the tag team division. So if you break them up, then they'll probably be pissed off again, right?
Yeah, but shoot, I don't even remember what I was going to say now. Oh wait, I remember. The only other thing is I've heard Naomi has said she doesn't want to be a heel character. She wants to stay a face character. So, I mean, that could change. Who knows? But she will vote to leave. Saying no.
She got to realize, and this is coming from watching wrestling experience. The best way to organically become a face is people like you, but what you do as a heel. You see what's going on with Seth Rollins, right? Like that, he's so over right now. It's like, well, he's basically turning into the Stone Cold right now. It's like you can try to bull him, but you keep on singing along to the music.
I just so hope this character he has stays with him as a face. That's the only thing. I just hope.
I feel like he is. He's not gonna go to the dark, not a dark character, but you know what I'm talking about, the old black and white,
the boring face he used to be.
Right. I don't think, because this is so over. everybody likes fresh. By the way, this SmackDown makes you think that you remember when they had all four of them in the ring, and I was at this Raw too. All four of them was in the ring. It was like we have not been doing our job or whatever lately. And then Triple H was like, we need to do something fresh, something new.
I remember that.
Apparently, Triple H was listening because tonight was ridiculous. Just throw it out there. I just wanted to put that out there. Just saying. Okay. Speaking of new and fresh, I didn't think I need this match, but since it's like we're getting it, I am totally down because it's the back and forth we're about to get. The LA Knight and Bray Wyatt. What? If you would have told me Bray's first match, more potential first match will be with LA Knight, I would like, what? Come on. You're right. Whatever.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed it, but I like it.
I love it. This is good because you got to remember, Bray have not been in the ring yet. Like, you got to get something to get his feet wet before he start getting into these other matches. Like a big match, like maybe the Elimination Chamber in the future or something like that. Or a street fight or Aiden goes again or any match like that. You got to get his feet wet, right? I
will say, though, I think he will totally squish him, though.
Yeah. I mean, I hope not. And this looks like this match looks like it's going to be a Survivor Series match. I honestly thought we was not going to get Bray wrestling for the whole year. Apparently.
I'm happy we're getting him wrestling this year. Hopefully.
Yeah. So apparently we're actually going to get that match between one of these SmackDowns, which I don't think we should do on SmackDown. I think you should do it somewhere where it's actually don't be free. That makes any kind of sense?
Yeah.
It should be somewhere where it's actually like a big event, like Boston Survivor Series. That's kind of big.
Yeah.
I agree, man.
Right. That's kind of big. So
just a little.
just a tad.
I don't think it'd be a long match either. I think Bray would pretty much like demolish him. That's the only thing is, do you really want to have him squish? I mean squish. You know what I mean? Squash.
There we go, squash.
I don't think it needs to be that way, to be honest. When you think about it, he doesn't have to squash LA Knight. What has been the thing we've been seeing lately? Uncle Howdy trying to get him to put the mask back on. It may not be as cut and dry as Bray is a monster who can squash everyone right now. It may be a lot more complex than that. Mm. So it may not.
Yeah,
so
definitely what Jesse said.
He lost, and then it was just like, oh, I need the mask. People would freak out about that though. But it'd be like, I think that's a story being told there. Mm. It'd be like, wait, what? Bray lost? Oh, well, maybe Bray needs the Fiend. Oh, wonder where we're going with this, or something like that. Because Uncle Howdy wants him to put that Fiend mask back on. We know that, so.
Hey, Jesse, I see you.
Oh my gosh! I thought for myself, it's so wonderful. It's like,
You're funny.
Jesse wins.
Jesse wins on that. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Yeah, because you do not want somebody like LA Knight who's actually probably gonna be
a big deal.
I think what they're doing is they're going back to his roots of being a heel and organically go back to being the face. The same way we were talking about Seth Rollins. And I think it's a smart idea. Like, yeah, you could like, hey, had him come straight to the picture after the whole model thing, and then turn into a face. Do you really want to do that? Then later on, everybody will be tired of him and like, you know what I mean? So,
Deanna, great minds think alike. See, because we were thinking the same thing.
Conrad said, "I'm shocked that this is the first few." Yeah, everybody's shocked.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, we didn't see it coming, which is awesome.
We all said like, what is going to be his first feud, and obviously, this is like pick your poison. First of all, if you're going to pick a fight with somebody, don't pick your fight. Don't pick a fight with Bray Wyatt. I did not see his 10-year career.
Yeah,
that
because
was
that
bold.
head looked painful.
Like, what are you doing right now? What got your life in the bunch where you got like, first of all, talk about his puppets and everything like that. I'm like, I need you to calm the F down.
Yeah, just
Stop it. Stop doing that. First of all, wow. And what is it's funny because now, like we just, like I said, like earlier, it was like, hey, we're about to get some nice back and forth. If this is and we get the next 2 weeks of them going back and forth, LA Knight go out to the ring and like, hey, and then say this, and then Bray is on the screen, or just pop up out of the blue like he used to do.
yeah.
Or just come out there like, hey. I'm very intrigued to see what. Speaking of all this, I'm very intrigued about the. I guess Karen Cross taking a little breather because
deserves a break after last week. Drew don't know. That poor sap had to come back tonight.
Yeah, so he said basically that's War Games right now. Speaking of that, wait, did I miss anything else? Oh, oh my God. Are we getting into the point where can Ronda turn Shayna into a monster where that monster will turn on Ronda in the future?
That I would watch. I'm on board for that.
Yeah.
I like Shayna, so
yeah. Shane should have been champion a long time ago.
Ronda bores me, so I would never complain if Shayna just took that title off of her.
Yeah.
Well, if Shayna ended up getting that title, you remember how we got Roman? Like how we don't know how long Roman's going to have that title for. I can see the same thing with Shayna if she get that title.
Because, yeah, wasn't NXT ring pretty long?
Right. Unfortunately, it wasn't long as Asuka, but I thought she beat Asuka. Not beat Asuka, but her title ring. I thought that was longer, but obviously not because when Mandy got the whole thing, I was like, oh, maybe not. There are rumors about and then we'll talk about the setup for the War Games match, the men's War Games after this. What time is it? Okay, we're actually a good time. We're actually a good time. I didn't want to go no more than an hour on this because we got a big show tomorrow.
What time did you actually start? Because for reals, I came in at like 10:14 and no one was here yet, and I was just like, let me go watch C's video, and I disappeared and came back 10 minutes or so after you already started.
I had to go to the bathroom. Remember, I didn't watch long, so it's like I got to go to the bathroom. What was I saying?
Said you didn't War Games match. And you said you were getting to the War Games, but I thought you wanted to
the War Games match because I feel that's going to take us the rest of the show. We get to that. Yeah. So there's a lot of very new stuff that's happening on SmackDown, which I am forever all for it. I am. What I rate? I rate SmackDown 9.5. What you guys rate it?
I'm still thinking about that. I know what I rated it on Con Man's, but I really wanted to give it a higher rating than I gave it on Con Man. So, because I gave it like 8.75 on there, and I was, I couldn't decide. It was somewhere between that and like a 9 and stuff. I didn't know if I wanted to give it a 9 or not, but I could give it a 9. It was a good show. So probably an 8.9. That seems fair.
Yeah. What show was talking about? I think we talked this on Raw. I think Raw on Monday. It was not the best show, but it was so much going. It was more interesting than actually the show being good. It was like, okay, I see where they're getting going on with this. I see a lot of setups. Does that make sense? A lot of setups going on.
That's the good thing happening on Raw.
Yeah, there's a lot of setups.
All the stuff that makes us drop its rating.
Yeah, like sometimes you got to like drop your losses and like, hey, we're not going to have the best Raw, but we got to set this stuff up. Like sometimes you got to do that. You know what I mean? To set some new stuff up. Fortunately, it was all at the same time, but it is what it is. All right. Now the War Games match. First of all, there were so many people, and there's another C wrestling video coming out. All right, I have a lot to do. I have a lot to do after this.
After this stream, y'all should definitely go watch that C wrestling video. Both C wrestling videos, as a matter of fact.
I will actually put that in the chat when I get soon before we leave, so you guys go straight to it. So when Roman's in the ring, there's a lot of people that's like, "Oh, this don't look good for Jey Uso." I don't think so. I think he was about to praise them, but like to praise the Usos, like, "Hey, love you guys." It's always when he's trying to say something good to somebody, there's somebody interrupting. It never fails with Roman Reigns. It could be, what have been? It's been The Rock, Drew McIntyre. Who am I missing out of this? I said John Cena, right? So I think Seth did it a couple times. Brock definitely did about 2 or 3 times. It's like constantly it's just basically you kept on getting Roman Reigns. Now Elias know how it's funny. But anyway,
he was about to say, Usos, I acknowledge you. Nope.
Right. No, it's not gonna be that funny. Let's see. What was I saying? Okay. So we had the the Bloodlines in the ring. By the way, Sami Zayn was not there. I'm assuming he'll be back next week because he's probably gonna be in the middle of all this. You know what? I think the main reason why he wasn't there is because I think he's from Florida. If I'm not mistaken, he lives in Florida right now.
Yeah, they said something about it being a personal reason, something going on or whatever.
Right.
He had to take care of some personal business or something. I don't know.
Right. So I'm assuming that he lived where the hurricane was at. That's part of the reason why.
I got the rain of it today.
Yeah. I know a lot of people did. So we get the Brawling Brutes with the returning married Sheamus.
Yay, Sheamus as a whole.
Hey, by the way, can we start giving Sheamus a microphone that works for once?
Yeah.
But the way Roman handled that was so perfect.
Right. I mean, why not? Like, if you're gonna mess with somebody like that, you might as well just do it now. Like, go ahead, do that. Go ahead.
That was too funny.
Yeah, it was actually pretty funny. Yeah, so we got that, and then we got the next thing you know, Drew McIntyre comes. And I was like, okay, this is definitely War Games because the way they were fighting, and even at the excuse me, at the end of the show, I'm choking. And they were still fighting at the end of the show. Like the show cut off and they're still fighting. That's old WWE right there.
Oh yeah. Right. That was awesome.
So, now the only thing is obviously we know who the other person's going to be on the Bloodline side of the War Games match.
Sammy, right? Gotta be Sammy.
But what about the other side?
I've heard suggestions of it being potentially Kevin Owens, and I would be so down with that. If they did KO. He did it in his video too. So
yeah, somebody said Kevin Owens, and somebody said Tyler Bate. Like, would that make sense to do that? it kind of like they're actually pretty close to him. So why not? It's like a European style over there versus the the bloodline is it's kind of like a bloodline right there. Like
I'm having a brain hiccup of what Tyler Bate does right now and even which brand he's on.
he's on NXT. He's on NXT,
That's
but
what I thought.
that's what I'm saying. He's not doing anything. That's what's like everybody think it's him, but at the same time, Kevin Owens ain't doing nothing either.
He ain't doing anything. He'd get the pop though, Kevin Owens. I know that. So
Right. What's funny is, do you wait to have him be announced for the War Games match? Do you wait until the day of, or do you do it like that SmackDown before or whatever, or even next week?
either way, I think it's getting the pop. People will cheer. I will be happy if that's what it is. I'm happy because Sheamus and Drew are going to work together again, and I love Sheamus and I love Drew quite a bit too. So I love it. I love actually having them work together about as much as I love actually how good their matches are when they're against each other.
Yeah, banger after banger after banger after banger
After
after
banger.
banger after banger after
Yeah.
banger. Yeah, just saying.
Makes me happy.
Let's see what else. Yeah, that's basically what that is. Yeah. So you guys is probably is either Kevin Owens or if anybody, it's probably Tyler Bate, maybe, if anything, probably, maybe. Pretty much so, right? I mean, who else could it be? Like, and then obviously we'll talk about more of this tomorrow because that's what we're gonna do because that's what it is. But yeah, should be a very interesting War Games match. Again, that's what I said before. Like, obviously, we're going to get the setup of the second War Games match because you kind of need it on both sides, right? You kind of got to need one for Raw, one for SmackDown. I mean, this is not. It's not like a normal. There's no more of this brand on brand anymore. It's like straight, Which I'm shocked they just didn't make the Survivor Series logo just white and red like it used to be. Like it's off. But who cares? Anyway. All right, let's get into the chat, huh? Let's see. Firefly Funhouse match with the puppets attack. So you're talking about a live Firefly Funhouse match. Like the actual puppets come to life, and wow, that's mind blowing. That'd be kind of very interesting. We are going to get Ronda versus Shayna at some point. Obviously we probably more likely will get Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey probably in summer WrestleMania, right? Or Ronda Rousey versus Sasha Banks. Dang, what's funny? I love the unpredictability of the next 6 months that's about to happen. The only thing that's probably predicted, is probably Roman Reigns versus The Rock. Other than that, there's something else you can predict.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, hey, there's rumors about Gunther versus John Cena.
That's interesting.
I was like, huh?
We want Gunther to win, but yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Nothing against Cena, but he don't need it, so.
Coaster saying it's a party. It's a party.
It's a party. He said that like 5 minutes ago. He probably done left already again.
More likely, him. That's all right. What if Ray brings the funhouse back and traps LA Knight in there, and it makes Knight go crazy in the funhouse with his mind games like the Saw movie? I mean, anything possible at this point, right? Because we still don't know what the Bray Wyatt character is.
No, we don't.
Like, we know what we don't know, right? Like,
pretty much just got as far as it's Bray.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's Bray.
Yeah.
It's Bray or Uncle Howie right now.
Yeah.
That's basically Uncle Howdy. Howdy.
Mm-hmm.
How howdy are you?
I love what Bray's doing right now because he's giving, in a sense, he's giving you more in that you're satisfied each time you see him on TV, but he's really just giving you less. You got like 1,000,000,001 more questions every single time he's on. Except this time he answered the fact of who he's probably about to feud with now, and that's an answered question, yeah. I like Rage Bray, though. Rage Bray reminds me of me when I drive in traffic or when I stub my toe.
What did I just hear?
The truth, man, the truth.
Oh, man.
I legit act like he acted with that guy last week. I said, oh, I shouldn't be talking about this. I should be ashamed of this. With that scene what he did with the dude where he was about to knock his head off. I said, oh my gosh, he sounds like me every time I flip my lid. I don't think it's a good thing for me though, but it's still funny.
Let's see here. What we got? It's 51. Okay. Yeah, man. So you know what the how can I say this? The supposedly real wrestling fans are right now. They're like, oh, I'm tired of this. Oh, why you can't just tell what he is now? Oh my God, where is he? Why is he? Why he ain't showing what he is? We want to know. Let's give him the ring. Oh, shut up.
He said, we're gonna give us what we want. What do you want? We want what they say. We want long storytelling. We want that, and then they say, "Y'all slow. We don't like this long storytelling. Hurry up and show us what's happening next." Like, make up your mind, you bunch of fickles.
I'm just saying, like, dude, I'm so sick of fickle fans right now. Maybe Daniel Bryan was right back then. It's like, you guys are fickle.
Sometimes when those heels start speaking truth, it just makes it so much more real and entertaining.
I'm just saying. By the way, that the crowd, Paul Heyman with the crowd, that's not very oozy. Very oozy with you.
Paul Heyman is a gem. I love that man. He is so freaking hilarious. He's brilliant.
Before we get to our last thoughts, big shout out to our truth who just had surgery. So big shout out to him. He's gonna be missed. I think that's a whole year. So we probably won't see him until sometime. That probably won't see him until sometime next year. That's a quiet injury. If I'm not mistaken, Triple H had that same injury and it took about 10 months. 10 months.
Man, you are truth. I love him. I'm gonna miss his funny on the show.
Now, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. You can still have him on the show if he gets somewhat close, and then not have him wrestle for a while until he actually fully healed. You can do that.
True. I mean, there's plenty of times he's been on screen and it wasn't to wrestle. Like, speaking of him, I could totally picture that he's just sitting there crying when Nikki dropped the title not in the trash but on the floor in an attempt to drop it in the trash. He's probably just sitting there like, my baby.
Just saying. Real quick, if you guys haven't dropped a like on the party, drop a like. Maybe I should have been saying that a long time ago. Drop a like on the party if you have not dropped a like. My philosophy is more likes, the bigger the party. And I should have said that in the beginning. My bad.
More likes, more party.
Yeah. I was down there. I was really excited about this SmackDown. This was really fun. Really fun SmackDown. Last thoughts and what you guys looking forward to. Dan, we'll start with you.
Well, first off, I have to give SmackDown an 8.5 out of 10. And yeah, can it be next Friday now? Just like go directly to next Friday, like right now. Now.
That's 1 week closer to Thanksgiving. I'm for it. I like food.
Then he's like, "What's Thanksgiving?"
Well, mine was already in October. Yours is November, but
we're just late over here in America.
Yeah. Thanks,
we Americans are late.
You guys are crazy. Jesse.
Oh, what are you asking again now?
Your last thoughts and what you looking forward to?
My last thoughts. Let's see. I have a random thought that's probably not what we're looking for, but it's pretty much. I am pretty sure that before we went to the men's, I had a feeling you were going to ask who we think was going to be the other woman added to the women's War Game match. I just got this feeling that that's what you were going to ask before I distracted it with my rhetoric or whatever the heck I was saying. Yeah, I'm just putting that out there.
Oh, we can wait till tomorrow on that. We can wait till tomorrow to talk about that. That should be a good question to ask the chat tomorrow. Well, we'll talk about that tomorrow. But yeah, continue. Go ahead, Jesse.
Yeah, okay. So as I said, it's going to be an 8.9 for me, or an 8.89. Close enough. Anyway, it's somewhere up in that range. I liked SmackDown tonight. It was a good show. SmackDown's always killing it. Freaking Raw needs to do what SmackDown's doing, because SmackDown's just kicking butt. And it helps that Bray's on there, I'm sure. And I think for Raw, it'll probably help that they turn Seth Rollins a face, because people love Seth. Let's just be real. I love Seth. I don't consider him Messiah like freaking sees jokes, but I love Seth. But anyway, so no, I thought it was a good show. I am so happy, like I said, that we're getting Sheamus teaming with Drew, Brawling Brutes, all that. Excited to see if it's KO or who joins them. Always excited about Bray. I love tonight's segment, and I'm looking forward to seeing him in the ring, because I swear that man got the best ring psychology. I don't care what anyone has to say about his in-ring ability, blah, blah, blah. Oh, he's not that great of a wrestler. Blah, blah, blah. Whine and moan and complain. I'm like, shut up. He's a brawler, and he's actually pretty darn quick for being a big dude. And his ring psychology is just off the charts. He is so freaking fantastic. I love his ring psychology. I love Bray. Okay, I'm done. I'm good. I'm looking forward to more Bray and more Sheamus. Yeah, I love Sheamus. He's my second favorite on SmackDown.
I love this side, Jesse. I love this.
I love this side of me too. It's great. It's great. It's lovable.
Yeah, like I said, this is great. Yeah, because even the cliffhanger of everybody fighting in the ring still when the thing faded to black, I'm like, I said fade to black. You serious? What I did there? Fade to black. Yeah, it was like everybody was still fighting. It's like crazy, right? It was like, oh my god, it's getting going. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm actually very excited about next Friday. Actually, the next 2 Fridays, because then we get one of my favorite pay-per-views, 2 of my favorite pay-per-views in one now. I used to love Survivor Series. I always loved the Survivor Series. Now, my other pay-per-view is together with that, along with War Games. Oh, God. I'm so juiced. You don't have. You just don't know. You just don't know. You just don't know.
I'm happy. Yeah. I think Alex should be home for that pay-per-view.
Yeah, I think everybody should be home. I think it should be a holiday.
It was a holiday weekend, and I was like, am I even gonna be home for this? But now that my husband wants to take the son and the nephews as a tradition of him and the boys going to this Christmas light thing that we go to like every year. I'm like, oh yeah, do that Saturday night. Then I can stay home and watch this pay-per-view while you guys do that. It's perfect. That's a great plan, babe. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. Enjoy our son and our nephews.
Well, damn. Uh, on that note, real quick, don't forget tomorrow, 4:30 p.m. Reason why we're doing it early because I know people watch UFC and boxing and all that stuff. I want to do that in the mid part of the evening, so we can get out, get the show out the way, have some fun, and then you guys can go and enjoy the rest of your Saturday. So 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. We'll talk a little bit, then we'll start. I'm gonna give people 15 minutes to get to the stream. So it will start the classic watch along. Remember, you gotta have Peacock or for the people that's overseas, the WWE Network. It's only $9.99 over there. Just saying. Over here is yeah, 4:30. I was gonna do a cook with TAZZY, but it's like, dude, I'm so tired. It's been a long week. I'll probably do one for Survivor Series. I don't know. You guys saw tease me, tease that, tease it, tease me that, tease it, touch me, tease me. Like I teased the next cook with TAZZY, which is the strawberry cheesecake pancakes. So make sure you pay attention when we do that. It's more likely it's going to be for Survivor Series. We'll probably do a tailgate party, a prediction tailgate party for that night, for the day before we start the show. I mean, well, it's the right now the War Games watch along is on the Insiders. That's right now. So that's right now. Things can happen. I see that. Trust me. Yeah. So and don't forget to join us Monday, Tuesday, 7:30 for both Raw and SmackDown, Raw and NXT, and don't forget next Friday. And I think that's it. I think we're good because we're over the hour mark. Like this is what's so good about having a good SmackDown because you have a lot to talk about. I love it. And we continue to talk about it tomorrow because we can talk about all the shows that happened during the week. Because all the shows was really good. I mean, one was a setup show, but the other one was like, hey, who is Scripps? We can talk about that tomorrow too. Right? Okay. Shout outs to Jesse. Thank you, Jesse, for coming in. And of course, that guy over here, my co-host over here, that guy right there. Shout outs to him. I think
he was quite the wrong way at first.
Was he?
Well, I think he was trying to point toward you, but he was pointing toward the wall.
Oh, okay. Oh, that guy. Oh, that right there.
Let's do this.
If your left hand is pointing the correct direction, if you're trying to point to TAZZY.
All right, that's enough. All right. Shout out to everybody that's here. We appreciate it. I gotta go. Shout out to everybody. Really, really appreciate you guys for coming in and partying with us a little bit. I know it wasn't like the biggest crowd in the world, but I'm appreciative all the people that came in with us. So thank you guys. We will see you tomorrow for I guess you could call it the What K Celebration Watch Along party. How about we do that? Other than that, yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Keep the party going. Peace.
Peace.
See ya.